painted something that was so bad I had to paint over it and discard it. So this video is going to be me starting over day by day until I create a painting that I like, which was autumn in my backyard. In this video, it's going to be a few days of my life. I'm starting out working in my sketchbook. As the days progress, you're going to see me work on different projects and just experimenting and learning until I land on my final painting. I think this might be the last video of just me painting because I want to go ahead and start my small business. There's a lot of products I want to get up and running, so these paintings are going to be up in my shop. Lately, I've been feeling like my art hasn't been as accurate as I want. I've been trying to study gestures and contour lines and things like that. That way I can kind of improve my art. Lately, I've been learning that my life doesn't get better just because I'm trying harder. So today I'm deciding to slow down. When I'm painting for me and I'm journaling for me, life tends to just slow down a bit. I'm gonna be going to my yoga practice. I usually try to do this every single morning right before I get into art because I feel like personally it helps me clear my head and I'm able to create a bit better. It's kind of like making your first rough sketch before actually getting into painting. I'm gonna go to my yoga class. I'm in a rush because I'm late, but I'm just gonna be okay with being present in the current moment and we'll get there when we get there. So I'm really trying my hardest to stay calm because it's super hard to get there on time with a baby and getting myself ready and everything. And classes fill up super fast. Like, it's super hard to find a spot when you're super late, or even when you're on time, it's hard to find a spot. I thought that I knew exactly what I wanted to paint this week, but I guess not because life had other plans for me. So I tried to go to yoga and clear my head, and somehow I ended up getting completely sidetracked. I just wanted to connect back with my creativity, but everything was just so confusing. I don't know what path I want to take with my art, and I really want to experiment and step outside the box and try new mediums.
Left side. You also have your black hand.
I was reading on and off for the past few days, starting my days with reading and kind of ending my days with reading. When I came home that night, I definitely decided to force a painting and it did not come out right. I wasn't resonating with it at all. The colors felt wrong, the energy felt off, everything was just bad. And in this moment, I realized I did not want to waste the canvas, so I'm just gonna go ahead and paint over it in the morning. It's literally 3 in the morning. We're just gonna start on the painting. I really don't plan on finishing it tonight, but if I do, that'd be great. Let's get into it. This is gonna be like a late session. The next day, I decided to just step out and start over again. In autumn, the air is just so fresh and crisp. It just gives so much inspiration and life to everything, which is kind of ironic because everything around you, the trees are dying, right? In this moment, I just wanted to sit down and write my own Substack. I've been seeing a lot of people post and write, and I feel like it's something that I wanted to try. I just wanted to stop in real quick to talk to you guys about how I am feeling as I'm writing my Substack. Substack, I feel like, is a good outlet for me to be able to reach other people and talk about how I feel, to share my journal entries, and just to open my mind up a bit more. I was sitting here and thinking to myself, like, there's nothing in my life that is worthwhile reading that would have people captivated and wanting to read more. And I think that's exactly what I'm gonna write about. So my post is gonna be about doing some self-discovery, asking yourself what are the things that you like, what are the experiences you have, what makes you unique but keeps you relatable. My YouTube video isn't gonna be one of a kind, but it's gonna be unique. There's probably tons of people who talked about this already, but because it's coming out of my mouth, it's unique to me. If you do not have a Substack, I encourage you to make one. And at the least, if you don't make a Substack, I encourage you to journal. I encourage you to write. I encourage you to document your life. I love going back to yoga anytime my mind gets overwhelmed and just to kind of release some energy. And it's a way to remind myself that I'm not just a productivity person, like I can take some time to slow down and breathe. Through my Substack, I'm thinking about starting a mailing club, or I'll probably do it through Patreon, but these are just some ideas for another video. spent my time journaling and making myself a cozy little breakfast because I'm going to be staying inside most of the day. I feel like lately I've been spending so much time thinking about my art shop and not actually getting it up. This year I really want to focus on the things I make and how I can get it out to my audience and the people who support me. But because I did all that reading, I wanted to apply it and do some quick sketches. Things that can remind me that my art doesn't have to be perfect and I don't always have to make a product out of the things that I make. And as the days were progressing, slowly I was coming up with more ideas and I was experimenting more. I went back into my sketchbook just to see if I can create some sticker designs that might be useful later. I love the idea of painting portraits and just people in general, so I think I'm gonna make these goddess stickers, and it made me realize how much I love painting the simple things. So I feel like this autumn has been a huge sign for me to kind of shift my niche and incorporate more things that are creative. So this is the finale, the last painting I will be doing, and then I'm going to be focusing more on my art shop. The thing that I was searching for to paint was literally outside my door. It's my own backyard. It was glowing in golds, browns, and oranges, and it was just so inspiring. So I decided I have to paint it. I didn't want to have to paint every single leaf. I wanted this to be more artistic, chunky, so you can see the textures. This autumn definitely taught me something. Maybe I need to go in a different direction with my art, but anytime I learn something new, I realize it always gravitates towards art. So this video had a little bit of everything: autumn leaves, failed paintings, mornings, and moments of inspiration. But I hope this video inspired you guys to keep on creating even when you feel lost and confused. And I'll see you guys in my next one.